Yo, 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 tap in. Welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome to the live with Damian Porter. That's me. Talking about 50-50 yards and how they are no good, regardless of what you may have heard. 50-50 yards are all bad in prison, people. They're no good. Many people are over there and they are over there for different reasons, but they're no good. Bottom line. Yo, welcome in, ODR 22. Edo. What's up, Edo? Welcome to the live, everybody. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. Dante, welcome in. We just talking about 50-50 yards in prison and how they are no good. I just talked to my people the other day. Well, thank you, Edo. I appreciate that, brother. You know, you're not going to agree with everything. You're not going to agree with everything I say. I don't agree with everyone. You know, even the people that I support, I don't agree with everything that they do or say. You know, but I still support them. So I appreciate your support, brother. And you're not going to agree with everything I say. Just referring back to Hedo there, who said he supports me, but he doesn't agree with everything that I say. I understand that. I respect that. I appreciate that. Not everyone is going to agree with everything that I say or all of my positions. And I get that. But I still have to be who I am, you know. But I appreciate the support, brother. And tonight I'm just going over 50-50 yards real quick in prison, where I did 30 some odd years of incarceration anyway. And 50-50 yards are no good. I just hollered at the homie the other night. And he said that blacks are over there on the 50-50 yards. And they're thinking that it's good. And some blacks are giving them passes, you see. But there are blacks and there are yards that you cannot go to once you've been on a 50-50 yard. They're going to attack you. But some of these individuals have been able to escape off of the 50-50 yard and go to another yard, a mainline yard, and program. And they were able to get away with it. But for the most part, you have to go to the 50-50 yard and get off of the 50-50 yard. You have to attack someone or something and get off of the 50-50 yard and get to the main line. First of all, you shouldn't go over there to begin with. As soon as they try to put you over there, you need to be attacking someone. But should you be over there for some odd reason, then you need to attack someone immediately. As soon as you get over there and tell them, man, hey, get me to the main line. What the hell y'all think this is? And that's the way that has to go, man. That's all. Bottom line. Oh, thank you, Cheddar Chaz. I appreciate the support, brother. Thank you. What's the main problem with 50-50 yards at their houses when you first get there? Chase Young asks, what's the main problem with 50-50 yards if they house you? I'm sure he's saying when you first get there. That's the whole thing. When you first get to prison, you have to tell them you're not going to a 50-50 yard. Do not try to put me on a 50-50 yard. I'm not going. Put me on the main line, period. If you put me on the 50-50 yard, I'm finna break somebody's face immediately. I'm not even going in my cell. I'm just finna break somebody's face. That's it. Straight up. I ain't gonna put you on the main line. Oh, the Adam 22 song. Yeah, man. That dude's bananas. So you just stay your ass off of the 50-50 yard. Because 50-50 yard, the problem, of course, being that 50% of the yard is no good. 50% of the yard is PC. 50% of the yard, which means that 50% of the yard is programming, chilling, with the other 50% that is no good, that is full of chomos, snitches, women beaters, all of this sort of stuff, people that cannot go to the main line. If you're over there with them, then you're no different than them, as far as I'm concerned. It's the same thing. Why are you over there with these individuals? You're over there hanging out with individuals that are PC that cannot come to the main line. And then you say that you're not PC. Well, you're hanging out with individuals that are PC that cannot come to the main line. If they come to the main line, they're going to be attacked. Yet you're over there with them and you're not attacking them. So you're not mainline. You're PC. You're 50-50. It's all bad, bro. Stay off of the 50-50 yard. Peace, Aki. Peace to the God. Peace, King. Welcome to the live, brother. Thank you for joining the live, everyone. I paroled in 98 at the AN. No, they ain't had no 50-50 yard. You parole in 98. Oh, hell no. They ain't had no 50-50 yards in 98. Exactly. 50% of the yards are chomos. 50% of the yard, 50% of the yard is no good. They're snitches and all that, which means that they have no business. They cannot come to the main line. And if you are a strong stand-up individual who are still abiding by the rules, then you shall not be over there with people that cannot come to the main line. And you're not on the main line. You're on a 50-50 yard. You're on a yard with people who cannot come to the main line. So that's not a mainline yard. And you're over there. You're all bad, man. I don't give a damn. I don't care who's over there. If you're on a 50-50 yard, you're no good. Bottom line. Well, yeah. You can pack up all the 50-50. As long as they're all out of there, you can turn to a main line. Yeah. But there's so many 50-50 yards now and so many PC yards in prison, they outnumber the main line. They outnumber the people, the individuals who are strong and standing 10 toes down. These PCs and these PC yards, SNY, sensitive need yards. They need help. They're sensitive. 50-50. All bad. Yeah. Trooping on that main line is what we doing, straight up. And it ain't always easy, but that's where we at with it at all times. Check my pedigree. Never been on no 50-50 yard. What the hell is that? That's out. Just gotta take me out. Split my head open. Fuck it. I'm not doing none of that. No 50-50 yard. I'm not doing it. Stay free, people. You know it. Where you ever said these with Pittsburgh, California. Not that I know of off the top of my head, but there's no telling, man. Raylo 4 on a 50-50 yard. Old boy from 40s. You talking about old boy from 40? I know you ain't talking about old boy from 40. That's on a 50-50 yard. Old boy that be doing all that on Instagram. Cook. Oh boy, you ain't talking about him, is you? Oh yeah. Oh, all right, Big Mo. Shit, your birthday coming up then. You're a Pisces then. You know what it is. That's him? Oh, hell no. These dudes crazy. Oh, man. He on a 50-50 yard? That dude that and I started doing a reaction to him the other day just because he was so turned up on him. He can't be on no 50-50 yard, bro. He over there chilling with the chomos. I said what I said. If you're on a 50-50 yard, it's all bad and you're all bad. There's no getting around that because you're over there again with chomos, snitches, women beaters, individuals who do things to children. And if you can stomach that and walk on the yard with these individuals, then you're certainly no better than they are. You're complicit in some way. And it's not going to be tolerated on the main line. Now, the Southsiders are really pushing the line on this issue in the penitentiary with their own people. They ain't letting you back on the yard. You've been in the 50-50 yard. It's a wrap. They going to stick something up in you. The blacks, some of them, they've been getting away with it in certain situations and certain prisons. But in some prisons, the blacks getting their ass ran off the yard too. If they coming from a 50-50 yard, it's not happening. You can't hang out over there. You can't hang out over here, homie, coming from a 50-50 yard. That's it. Bottom line, stay strong and do your time. What about Tiny Goofy? Tiny Goofy's not on the 50-50 yard. Tiny Goofy was just straight up on a PC yard, basically, for things that were out of his control, I'll say. But he was certainly a beast when he was on the main line. Thank you, freedom ain't cheap. Freedom ain't cheap, huh? Got that right. Black people certainly know that. We paid a hefty price, and we're still not free. But we will be. As soon as we stop being so damn forgiving. I just go from there to there. What the hell is this fool talking about? Oh man, it is what it is, bro. That's how I feel. I just, I get to spazzing out sometimes. In America, America will do that to you. Straight up. 50-50 yards, no good. Welcome to the live. Hit the like button if you're in the live, everyone. Please hit the like button. Don't cost you nothing to press that button. Hit the like button. If you're in the live, that's the least you can do, I'd say. Right? Welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome to the Inside Story with me, Damian Porter. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Talking about 50-50 yards, talking about prison, where I did over 30 years. I was in Centinela State Prison. I paroled from Centinela State Prison, level 4, April 19, 2022. Coming up on 4 years, man. Coming up on 4 years. I paroled. And that last bid, I did 9 years and 3 months and 6 days, I believe it was. That last bid, and I got out, as I said, nearly 4 years ago. But I did 7 years in High Desert State Prison. Did time in Corcoran Prison, Lancaster Prison, Telenol, Avenal Prison, Chino, Wasco, Delano, Tehachapi. Jeez. Damn. Yeah, I've been in all those spots. I'm sure I'm still missing some. So, but the 50-50 yards are no good. Stay out of them. You get caught up, just do your time. But it's best that you stay free and don't get yourself involved in any situation anyway to begin with, because prison is just really no joke. It's very violent, very volatile. And that is why these individuals are now running to these 50-50 yards, because the main line Man, look here. The level 4 mainline, they're very political. Politics are always involved. You will be held accountable for anything that you say and or do. And it's very brutal. So many people run to these 50-50 yards now to escape the politics of the level 4s, the maximum security prisons, where again, one wrong turn can end your life. But still, there's no honor in the escape. If you were so tough on the street that you caught all this time and now you got to go to prison, don't run to the 50-50 yard. Stay strong, tough guy. And if you know you're not that tough, then stop acting like you are out here on these streets so that you won't go to prison. That's it. We're not going to prison. We're trying to stay out of there. For the people that are in there, shout out to them. Be strong, study, exercise, and come home. But stay off of the 50-50 yard. That's for damn sure. It's no good. Tiny Ray Loke is on there. I'm going to have to investigate this, do a reaction to that. That ain't happening. I don't think you have to rat on anyone to get to a 50-50 yard. Basically, all you got to do is tell them that you're just trying to program, that you just want to stay out of trouble. You don't want these mainline problems. And I guess nowadays they'll send you to a 50-50 yard. But over there on the 50-50 yard will be rats. People who did snitch, but they didn't snitch to get to a 50-50 yard. Well, some of them did from the main line because they got into a situation that they was about to get killed, so they snitched and got them to the 50-50 yard. But they're PC now. They're snitches. They're the part of the 50% of the yard that's no good. They can't go back to the main line. Some of them snitched on a case on the street. So, but they're snitches. They're PC. And you're over there with them because you do not want to be on the main line where, your life is under much more severe threat constantly than it will ever be on a 50-50 yard. On the one hand, it's understandable, self-preservation is the number one law of the land. Everyone wants to survive. So some people, in order to try to save themselves, they find their way over there to the 50-50 yard. Nevertheless, it's no good, and you shouldn't be going over there. That's the bottom line. And I know some homies, and I know some individuals that got OG homies that's on the 50-50 yard right now. And these dudes are reputables, strong individuals that have always stayed down. At least that was the case. Because now, if you're on a 50-50 yard, then I'm just going to speak for myself. Other people may think differently. Speaking for myself, though, if you're on a 50-50 yard, you're all bad now. I don't give a damn what reputation you used to have, how strong you used to be. It's all over. If you're on a 50-50 yard, you didn't turn it in. You said, I've had enough. I can't do it anymore. That's fine, but that's what it is. There's no way you can walk the yard with a chomo. Multiple chomos, 50% of the yard. People who have done despicable things and cannot come to the main line. But you're over there with them, frolicking, chilling. No. It's all bad. You do that, you get caught doing that, hey, guess what? You're no good. I'm sorry. I know some OGs over there on the 50-50 yard. And they're not going to be happy with that statement. They're not going to like it that I said that. It might be some of my homies over there, some of my big homies. They're not going to like it either. Shit. But I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is. Get off of the yard. That's what you need to get off of the yard. Get out of there. That's what you should have never been there. But you were. So now get the hell out of there. Welcome to the live, everyone. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Welcome to the Inside Story with me, Damian Porter. We're just talking about prison, 50 yards in prison, and how they are certainly no damn good. Regardless of what you may have heard, what you want to believe. Because your big homies over there, your little brothers over there, so you just want to say, hey man, just want to do his time and come home. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And all of that. I get it, man. I feel you. I understand where you're coming from. Shout out to your big homie and to your little brother over there on that 50-50. But the bottom line is still the bottom line. It remains the same. If his ass is over there on that 50-50, he all back. If you 50-50, you're 100% no good. You're not 50% no good. You put them two 50s together, man, you're 100% bad. That's it. I'm not some big tough guy who just, I mean, I was lucky in some sense, in some situations to make it out alive, to make it out without being brutalized, in a very vicious fashion. Like I've seen many brutalizations transpire. So I'm blessed, I try to carry myself in a certain way. And I was really bigger there in prison than I am now. I was big. I got up to like 300, I think it was 300, 323 pounds or something. Man, I was humongous, but I was getting that big on purpose. I was doing a lot of push-ups and burpees, and I was getting that big to keep the wolves off of me. I was bluffing. The whole time. I said, let me get my size up, then I'm gonna keep these dudes up off me. They ain't gonna want a chance. Even if they got their thing, they know I got my thing too. And I'm so big, when I swing it at you, I'm gonna drive it all the way through your ass. So that kept them up off of me. So I was really lucky, man. I was really blessed, because I ain't no different than anybody else. I believe like everybody else. Getting hit with that 12 gauge showed me that. I mean, hell, common sense tells me that. I'm just saying. So, but, I had to keep them dudes above me. But if you're not my size and you need to keep some dudes above of you, just mind your own business and you'll be okay. But still, for the 50-50 yard, mind your own business, be strong, and respect everyone. That's the number one rule. I've said it many times, and I'll say it until I have no more breath in my body. Respect everyone, no matter what, at all costs, bro. Whatever you think respect means, do that. Respect everyone. And then you don't have to be on the 50-50 yard. You can skirt the nonsense if you be strong. Don't get no debt is true. Hey, Amber, what's up, homegirl? Amber Star. Good. Welcome to the live, Amber. It's been a while. Yeah, don't get in any debt. Amber got that right. Yeah, chomos are everywhere. You got that right. Thank you. You used to watch out one. Thank you, brother. He said, I'm dead. Is a yard jab 5 on considered bad? I don't know. I'm not sure what yard he's on. Jab 5. But if he's on a 50-50 yard, then yeah, it's bad. I just told you, I don't care who's on the yard. I don't care. It could be my little brother. I got a little brother. If he on that 50-50 yard, he's no good. He's no fucking good. That's it. And I would tell him, bro, I love you, but you no good. In the game, you're no good. That's it. You know, you're good with me. You're my brother. I still love you. But stay out of the street, stay out of the game, because you're no good. You couldn't handle the heat. So stay out of it. Stay out of this shit. You're no good. You're a piece of shit when it comes to the game. I'm sorry. So yeah, it don't matter who it is. It's just that's just what it is, bro. Prison land. Yeah, it sounds about right. Prison land. Yeah, sounds about right. They offer halftime on that 50-50. I ain't mad at you, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Get up out of there, man. No, game banging does not make sense. Game banging has never made sense. And it has never been what we thought it was. It has never been cracked up to what it was supposed to be. It started off with individuals coming together to protect the community, but then it devolved into something rather sinister that has destroyed, in many ways, the Black community. Genocide. So yeah, gang banging is very asinine, very stupid. You know, gangs were created for a reason, and certain gangs in certain senses are needed for a reason. But the self-destruction, that's backwards, and that needs to stop. There's no excuse for that, period. I'm not with it. And as I said before, not everyone is happy when I say that. Because these dudes want to keep it going. They want to carry it on. The beefs, the gangs. So, you know, they're not happy all the time when I say gang banging is stupid or fuck the gangs and all that. They're not happy about that. Yeah, rest in peace, Chipmunk. Story was sad, bro. Very sad. So be brazy clapping cheeks in prison. Is he bad peoples? Yeah. Yeah, that make them bad peoples, bro. You know. Yes, sir. Yeah, people get hurt for that behind those walls. Members, gang members, indulging in any form of intimacy with another man behind the walls. Yeah, you're asking for trouble. That's the bottom line. So stay off the 50-50 yards, everyone. That's the main thing. And welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome to the Inside Story with me, Damian Porter. Thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate the support that I receive from everyone. It's meaningful. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you all for being a part of my life. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. And we just talking about 50-50 yards. I did over 30 years of incarceration, unfortunately. And the 50-50 yards were not really around then. They are now. They're no good. And, you know, I know some people don't really like to hear that, but they're no good. Yeah, I remember that arcade, man. Of course. I lived on the one way. I lived on the one way. Sonic Jets, my member. What's up, man? Thank you for being a member. You still a member. You've been a member for a minute, my guy. Of course. Would you react to Ray Ray from Haunted House? It would be funny. Ray Ray from Haunted House? What kind of content he do? But I check it though. You know, I see. Yeah, I mean, I got to do something my members ask me to do. React to Ray Ray from Haunted House. Okay. I'm not sure if Ray Ray might like that. These dudes don't really be liking some of the things that I have to say in my reactions. They don't be happy with it, bro. For real, for real. But you know, it is what it is. Oh yeah, we'll be in T, baby. I mean, but yeah, Black Power, you know it. Big fella, what up from Chicago? What up, Chicago? All over the place. All over the place TV. Is that your channel? Welcome to the live, everyone. Oh, thank you, Matthew 1541, who loves my content. You need to do more lives, OG. I normally do live. I'm gonna be going live more. I know I'm gonna put a thumbnail and all that from now on. I'm gonna get back to the lives on a regular basis. Believe me. I got a few subjects I'm gonna tap into. Hit the like button, everyone. Leave a comment. I'm about to get up out of here. Just want to talk to briefly about the 50-50 yards. I will be back going live on a regular basis from now on. Trust me. At least 3 times a week, I'd say. Maybe more than that. Yeah, I see some people going live every damn night. Shit, why not me? But 50-50 yards, again, because there's some back and forth about it. There's some myths. Some people believe that they're good as long as they're not a bad part of the 50%. And that they didn't tell to go over there and all that. It's like, I'm just trying to go home. I'm just trying to stay out of all the nonsense. So they don't think there's really anything wrong with it. I get that, and I get what they're saying. I just don't agree. I'm just telling you it's still all bad. Damn all that. Listen to what I'm telling you and don't listen to the bull, man. It's all bad. Do not go to a 50-50 yard. Thank you, everyone, for joining the live. I'll be back live soon. Leave a comment. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Y'all have a good night and stay free, people. Peace, God. Peace, our King. Thank you for joining the live, Amber. Thank you all for joining the live, Amber. Again, keep your head up and on a swivel. Got to stay safe. Have a good night. Yes, Amber, thank you. Say no to rats and chomos. Indeed, do that. Y'all stay free and be careful, man.